32 teams started the inaugural Iron Marble Tournament, unsure of what they would see. Over the course of this competition, they've seen a lot. They have gotten first-hand experience with some of the most brutal contraptions that this sport has thrown at them. The bottom of the order completely red, eliminated. We now have 10 teams left after knocking out the Minty Maniacs and the Gliding Glaciers in Event 6. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. 40 different marbles set to compete. You saw the racer choices for race number 1, Turtle Sliders. Once again, the winner of the last event, they get the priority lane over on the far side. That is Crush, and Crush timid to come down that priority lane. It's not always a guarantee that it will give you a big advantage, and Crush has fallen back to 4th and now regains the lead. Farther back in the pack, we're looking at Pinky Toe. And there is Sublime also. Taking a look at Jelle from Mellow Yellows. We get those side sweepers that are sprung in marbles forward. The fidget spinner did not release. We get a tunnel this time. That's also kind of exciting. Misty from the Hazers in a battle. Ooh, there it goes. And a couple of hits. Misty takes one of them. Oh, and that's a hard one. Sublime from the Limers received the brunt of that fidget spinner even late in its run. Does anybody trigger that massive ball bearing? No, not yet. Crazy Chevron, a brief spin and nothing more. The ball bearing is released, but all the marbles are passed. I think all the marbles are passed, but we're going to have a DNF somewhere. Sublime comes through in 9th. We had 10 marbles to start. And there you go. With the help of some ball bearings and a magnet, Pinky Toe gets our first DNF of Event 7. Turtle Sliders converting the priority lane to a win. Feel like we saw this last time out, too. Race 4 of Event 6, Dash was able to do it in a time of 41.83. Winning time here was a 39.42. That is very quick for the Turtle Sliders. Seeing Bon Bon from the Chocolatiers getting a whack from the Crazy Chevron. Oh, that tunnel has some undulation in it. It's not just a straight shoot down the course. Gotta love the deviousness of those putting on Iron Marble. 45.23, the second best time by C from the Oceanics. That's nearly 6 seconds back. And then 9.5 seconds back was Jelle from Mellow Yellow. Indy, Bon Bon, Rojo Uno, Speedy, Misty, and Sublime rounding out our finishers. See if the Pinkies can bounce back in race number 2. They'll send out Pinky Panther for that one. Turtle Sliders have Squirt over in the priority lane. Off we go once again. A little quicker this time for the Turtle Sliders, although that trepidation worked well. They were able to convert it to a win last time out. Like the Oceanics were at the back, but as I say that, they are making up a ton of positions. One of the ball bearings gets launched from the catapult. The second one goes as well. Limers are back there once again. This is Guline. Taking a look at the front of the course. Turtle Sliders are up there. Oh, having some trouble. Several marbles getting hit by the fidget spinner into that red quarter pipe, and that has been a recipe for disaster in past events. Some marbles getting launched off the course, but thankfully everybody's safe here. Oh, Turtle Sliders get sent backward with that massive ball bearing. It wasn't a hard hit, but it was more of a sweep up the course, and their lead is gone. In fact, Turtle Sliders may finish last here. No, we have a DNF somewhere. Who are we missing? Limers, I believe? Yes, all the Limers are in the stands. And I don't think they got there by choice. Seeing a late hit on Jelle from Mellow Yellow. Ocean from the Oceanics got the win. See, Limers are still intact at this point. Where did they go off? Oh, right there! And they landed in the Turtle Sliders fans. Turtle Sliders having to do some nice catching to make sure that that marble was safe. Good heads up by those fans. We saw that earlier in this tournament. Notice no plexiglass or anything on the side. It just amps up the risk and the danger. But the fans know that when they enter the stadium, and they were watching. Thankfully, Gulheim is okay, but unhappy with the 0 that comes with the DNF. 45-7-0 the winning time. Go-Go came second with a 49-9-1. Oceanic's lead over the Indigo Stars. Pinkies and Limers are in the danger zone. Those are, of course, the two teams that had their respective DNF in each of the first 2 races. Turtle Sliders given a pep talk as they get ready after going from a win in race 1 to the last finisher in race 2. How will Jelle fare from that priority lane? Not too bad up there in the mix. Limers once again toward the back of the pack. The Hazers were struggling as well. Savage Speeders looking pretty good. Mellow Yellow have always been right in the middle, at least at the start of these races in this event. Past that side sweeper, up that same ramp that just launched Gulheim into the stands. Thankfully, nothing there. And then once again, they're going to get hit, this time by the fidget spinner. Indigo Stars, they're going to be bumped. Diego receiving the brunt of that one. Turtle Sliders miss out on the massive ball bearing this time. It goes to the low side. All of the other marbles try to tread to the high. Rojo Rollers are getting caught nonetheless by that quivering ball bearing, but they recover nicely and finish in 5th. Chalk from the Chocolatiers gets the win. Do we have any DNFs this time? No, thankfully, we do not. Chalk over Swifty, Smoggy, and Jelle. Sliders turn it around from 9th and go to 4th. Winning time of a 42.96 to a 46.24. Then a 46.92. It was very close between 2nd and 3rd in the rundown. There's one of those catapults being launched. And that side sweeper. It wasn't a direct sweep. Chalk was already off of the end of that metal spring. Otherwise, could have had that velocity to go airborne. Look at all the marbles dodging that massive ball bearing as it comes down. But then once it gets on that magnet, it's a little unpredictable. Thankfully, they avoided some bruises. 10 points to the Chocolatiers. They've been 5th in the first 2 races. Now they turn it into a 1st. What will this do to our points? Well, it certainly will not help the Limers because they finished last once again. And yeah, all right, actually they are already eliminated. Unusual that we see that, but red by the Limers means they are out. Pinkies still in danger. Hazers are on the bubble, but they have a nice cushion. This time it's a pep talk for the Pinkies. Can they do what they need to lift themselves and carry on? Race 4 underway, and the Turtle Sliders already disappearing into the distance. It is Dash who was able to turn that priority lane into a win last time out. Struggling against those conical magnets, but only lost 1 position. The Hazers take over the lead. It is Foggy. Pinkies running in 3rd. One of the side sweepers hits Mellow Yellow. Yellem goes to the side, but does little else, thankfully. Past those cones and into that metal chute into the tunnel. Turtle Sliders still holding on. Rojo Rollers are closing that gap. Ball bearing is launched, and the top 3 are passed. Savage Speeders in 3rd position. Ball bearing goes a little rogue, but thankfully nobody beside it. Velocity from the Savage Speeders was able to pip the Rojo Rollers at the end for the win. Watching for those teams that are on the bubble. Pinkies in 7th, but I see 2 DNFs. Coco from the Chocolatiers is one of them, and adding insult to injury, it is Lime from the already eliminated Limers. Is that a bit of self-preservation from the Limers, knowing that They're not going to be moving on anyway. Let's just find a comfortable part of the course. I don't think that looked intentional now that we see the replay. It was just bad positioning, but I'm sure they'll take it. Savage Speeders falling back in the order at that point in the race, but then they recovered, even with a bump from the fidget spinner. That spinner was not as destructive as it could have been, and certainly not as destructive as it was in previous rounds. Crazy Chevron getting a late hit on Dash, and that sent that marble back a few positions, but Dash turned it into a third place. Savage Speeders 47.90. That is the slowest of the event in these 4 races, but only 0.09 ahead of Rojo Quattro. We knew the Limers were eliminated. Who joins them? Perhaps unsurprisingly, it is the Pinkies. But up top, the Turtle Sliders' hold on the priority lane has been broken. The Oceanics, by a single point, will start there as we begin event number 8 with just 8 marbles remaining. Pinkies and Limers, we bid you adieu. Go rest up and heal. We'll see you for event 8, where we'll crown a champion.